Hi everyone, my name's Anjli and welcome today to our WOCY daily activity where I welcome you to train your brain day. I've got 4 ideas for ways in which you can help to sharpen your brain. We usually only use a small portion of it every day, and this is just a few ideas. These are a few ideas for you to be able to unlock some of the power of your brain. All right, let's get straight into it with idea number 1. Now, there is a fact that our brains can get a bit bored, and when they get bored, they get a little bit lazy. So the idea, number 1, is to change things up a little bit. Do something a bit different. So if you have a way that you always go to your classroom, to your place of work, to the shops, to go and see somebody in your family, you drive a particular way, you walk a particular way, then just make a change, okay? Every day, change it so your brain is having to work. There's other things that you can do to give your brain new material, new things to do. So you could do a jigsaw, you could do a word problem, crosswords, you could do some brain puzzles, ways for your brain to think about using words, numbers, all kinds of things, or you could even do something with numbers, do a little bit of Sudoku. So that is idea number 1, do something different with your brain. Idea number 2. So most of what we use our brain for every day is repetitive. It's the same kind of thing. So 90% of what we think and do with our brain is the same as what we've always done before. So the way to be able to deal with this is to give your brain a complete break, a brain break. All right. And so this is about just not trying to just block out all the other things that you're thinking about and just think about one thing. Okay, one thing at a time. And I've got 2 ideas around this. The first is to repeat messages, affirmations, mantras as they're sometimes called. They can be a short phrase of words, they can be sounds, whatever you like. And the idea is do it again and again until you stop thinking about everything else. It's going to give your brain a little bit of a space to be able to reset, restart, and to think about other things. So an affirmation might be something like, my thoughts are calm and peaceful, and you can just repeat it. Now, I suggest closing your eyes because when your eyes are open, you're taking in information, your brain is still working, so it's not giving it a break. So here we go. Closing your eyes, my thoughts are calm and peaceful. 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 You repeat it again and again. If you like sounds, there's a really amazing sound that is the sound of the universe, and you might have heard of it, called Om. A lot of people think of this in relation to yoga, but actually it's a really powerful sound, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with yoga if that is, if that's something that you don't like. It can just be a sound. It's how you use it, how you want to use it, gives it the meaning you want it to have. For us here, we're thinking about using it to give your brain a break. So you can either say Om, 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 or do it for longer, like a bit of sound and music. Om. You can use the other variation of Om, which is Aum, A-U-M. Aum, or Aum, Aum. However you like. Again, you repeat it until your brain has stopped thinking about other things, you reset it, and you're ready to go. All right, another one of these, just emptying your brain of lots of thoughts, is to be able to use something to focus and concentrate on. So start with something simple. I'm using a spoon, and I want you to just look at this object, hold it away in front of you so you can see the whole thing, and look at the shape, the size, the colour, any of the detail on it. Any of the shading, the different colours, any of the reflections. And then when you think you know and you can see all the detail that it has on this object, close your eyes and see this object behind your eyes with your eyes closed. Now, if you're like me, and when you close your eyes, you can't see things. You have dreams and all kinds of things, but you can't actually see and visualize things in your imagination when you close your eyes. That's really not a problem. There's a number of people that experience this. And what you do instead is, you have a memory. You can think about what you've seen. You can think about what you felt when you held this object, or maybe you haven't held it. You know, whatever it is, you can still remember what something looks like. Otherwise, how would you know it when you see it, when your eyes are open? When you have managed to be able to see and remember something simple, you can then move on to something a little bit more complicated, like a flower, and see if you can remember all the detail about that flower as well when you close your eyes. So that was idea number 3. Idea number 4 is about looking at a whole range of things that can really help us and our minds. So today, idea number 4 is about using essential oils. It's about using smell, which can have different powers on our body and including our brain. So here today, I've got lavender and I have got frankincense. And the idea here is to put a few drops of your essential oil into some water until you can smell the smell, all right? And I've got the 2 here that I've chosen are ones that I like. Okay, really important that you choose smells that you like, because then they are more likely to have the effect that they need to have. There are 4 smells that I'm going to share with you that can really help. We've got research that's shown they can really help to sharpen our brain focus. So we've got lavender, rosemary, peppermint, and this frankincense. Now, lavender is really good at nighttime. Most people know about the effect that lavender can have to help you relax. And if you relax, you have a good quality sleep. A refreshed brain is an active brain, all ready to go in the morning. Frankincense that I've got here is another one. Research has shown that it can really help to sharpen the focus of your brain, as can peppermint and rosemary. So as I said, really important to like the smell of one of those 4 or a couple of those that you could use to help increase the power of your brain, to help train your brain. So those are the 4 ideas. Do something different. Clear your brain using messages that you repeat, sounds that you repeat. Use an object for focus and concentration, and maybe use some essential oils. But whatever you decide to do today to train your brain, do enjoy. As I say, thank you, world, for all the magic and the wonder you have to share with us to help us train our brains, amongst other things. Love to you always. Namaste. And I look forward to seeing you soon.